Damn, I can't believe she didn't slip up once!
Alright, let me just check on the check-ins. 4 out of 7. I'll give him like 3 or 5 more minutes, and then we can start.
All the meat, all the steak!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Alright, we got a commentator. Cool. Nah. The best part about Chie is her 16k damage with only needing to use 4 meter.
What's up?
Hey,
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Okay.
Chie?
Damn, I can't believe she didn't slip up once!
Yeah, I'm struggling with I have a camera on my desk that I use for like meetings and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're not displaying the camera, are you? Or are you just using the camera for her voice? I guess he's just setting up. We got 5 out of 7. Don't know if I should start now or wait another 4 minutes for any last minute check-ins.
Did a cause seriously dodge?
I don't know. It doesn't really tell me who checked in.
Alright, found my headphones.
Radical. I'll wait until 8:10, and if they're not checked in by then, I'll just start the tournament. Oh, cool. We got another check-in. You got 6 out of 7. I want to say either maybe Hellfire or DA Runner. I don't know. Raise your hand if you checked in. Hell. If you got like know anyone on their Steam list, let them know I started it earlier. Cool. I just know someone's gonna complain. Ooh, you should have done this earlier, Irma. How dare you change the hour to 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I imagine that would mess up at least one person.
Yeah. Okay, if they do pop by and they haven't checked in, I guess I could, like, give them a late bracket entry as a consolidation prize? I don't know. Maybe it could be, like, a loser's bracket.
That is true. At least it is the right day.
Ah, cool. Everyone's checked in.
Alright, sweet.
We can process now, and I can turn off the splash screen. Welcome once again to the AFGG Kerfuffle, the main event of the Lightning rounds. While the first 2 games I unfortunately wasn't able to enforce the format of lightning fast rounds, we'll be able to unlock that potential with BBTag. If you're unfamiliar with the AFGG Lightning rounds formats, the match times are set to 90 seconds, best 3 out of 5. The net play stages are irrelevant to the format, but it's suggested that you use good ones like Abandoned Temple, Ashana, Cathedral, maybe the Subway from Uniest, since that one's a nice place. No skipping intros or outros. You gotta keep this thematic. I don't care if you don't want to see some cheap platinum scold you on the internet. It's pretty funny. And the most important rule is Astral Heats will win you the entire set. So if you're not confident you'll be able to get through a set, try and hold out that meter until the very end. Alright, so now the lobby is open and we will shuffle the bracket. It's 3 out of 5 for the entire tournament this time, since this is BBTag, so the matches are expected to go by faster. Skullgirls and TFH are more grounded, so they tend to last longer. Alright, so password is AFGG. I'm gonna shuffle the brackets. There's Squid Shark. Bracket. No, wait, I gotta go to participants. Shuffle seeds. Alright. First match, we have DA Runner versus Rock Volnut X.
Alright, do your best, Runner.
Yeah.
That's all we ask of you.
Alright, log into the game and type in AFGG as the keyword and you'll be sent right to the room. Who knows, Kaz... Is that Kaz? Oh no, that's the Runner. I sometimes mix up the two for some reason. It's like... You know that feeling you get where you like look at a guy and you say, hey, that's that guy, but he's really another guy?
Yeah, I get the feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, they both play Hazama Adachi too, so you know.
Yeah,
it's easy to confuse them sometimes.
Oh yeah, Yeah, that is a signature part of their identity. Though I know Cosmore as the kanji player, and there's Rockfall X sporting his Rachel avatar and pink box and 0 bars. Let's just ignore it. We're waiting on DA Runner coming in with the Hazama and his Hyde. His Hyde has been his recent addition to his Hazama orchestra of partners to choose from, as he really wants to find that special someone to make his team work. Maybe he's labbed over the course of the weeks. Maybe he'll surprise us with a surprise upset against Rockfall X.
It looks like he's sticking Hyde.
Sweet.
Also, I just want to point out, going from Skullgirls to this is going to be so jarring.
Oh yeah, I
Because of the
understand.
netcode.
Yeah, the netcode and like the inputs. Like, Skullgirls is a 6-button fighter, so it's like you have to think about that. Heck, switching over from TFH to Skullgirls was a little jarring for me because I was used to using R1 and R2. Actually, no, just R1 for like grabs, but then I had to use it for HP.
Okay, I'm handing it off. Next
I'd rather
up.
not fight if I don't have to.
We got Hazama and Hyde on the left, and Elizabeth and Rachel on the right. The Matic color schemes. Yep, the staple net play stage popularized by netcode memes. Let's see how this goes.
Ron start jump. No, he's still on the ground.
It seems... Oh! We got the first combo of the set coming from DA Runner. Going for guard pressure.
There.
If you're here to witness the previous 2 tournaments, you may have noticed that the push block in this game is a little different. In this one, push block spends an entire meter to get the opponent far away as possible. In this case, it's more of a choice of whether you want to spend the meter to get the opponent's block string out of your hair, or if you want to hold it out and test your guarding ability.
Elizabeth needs to get out now.
I'm surprised he didn't go for the counter. I'm guessing he was afraid he'd get picked up by the tornado. So far, it's been a neck-and-neck fight.
Yeah, Garudine is safe if you get hit by it, so you gotta be careful with it. Also, it's a good thing that he took out Elizabeth's HP, since now she can't use Mind Charge, so she doesn't get any 3 meter up of Awakening.
Earlier, I noticed that her bats went away as soon as he hit her while she was guarding. That might be important to note for later, because her projectiles suffer from the "I'm gonna disappear if you touch me" syndrome.
Yeah, like her Nobelias actually don't go away, they just get knocked back, but the bats will disappear.
Alright, so far, it looks like her Rachel is playing out the zone game, managing to heal Elizabeth in that time as DA Runner struggles to get a hit in. And the first match goes to Rockfall X.
He was doing really well in the first half, but he just lost the momentum.
Yeah.
If he had gotten rid of Elizabeth, he would have been in a very advantageous situation.
Yeah, if he had just punished that Garudine, he would have had a major advantage over Rachel.
Yeah, but he jumped the wrong way.
Maybe if he went for like a raw super counter while she was getting the bat set up, he might have been able to get a tilt in.
Get ready.
I'm not sure
I mean,
how.
if he had the meter, he could have supered during Garudine.
Get ready.
He
Or
could
at least
have.
immediately.
Yeah.
It's like, it will clash with a lot of things, but I'm not sure if it'll work on coils. I know for sure it won't work on hides.
Does Hyde's projectile disappear when it hits another projectile, or does it keep going?
It has a set amount of durability, so if it hits something with only 1 durability, it'll win out, I think. But against anything with more than that, I think it just disappears.
Okay.
Like, I know that now to Bullets beat it, I know EXZO beats it. I think it beats regular Zeo, I'm not sure.
Maybe you should try that in case Rachel throws out another one of those bats. Alright. For all the new viewers out there, you may have noticed that the timer is a little different. That's because we set it to 90 seconds instead of 180. I did this because it makes the matches more exciting, and when the timer reaches 80 seconds, both parties begin to passively gain meter, allowing for more supers to be fit into a match.
It also means you can use more EX moves, so match gets a little crazier.
As a man, just gets through most of that assist, but gets picked up by Rachel. Oh! Can he punish? Nope. Oh, Rachel's anti-air attack has armor. That's interesting to know. At least anti-air armor. Unable to DHC, he fires a raw projectile to get out that Rachel. Hazma in the fray.
Gets picked off by the lightning. So it looks like he's just trying to feel his way out, but oh man, he just got caught.
Yeah, however, that Rachel assist like tracks, so unless he was moving right away, that would have been a bad situation to be in.
Into the box he goes.
You really hold nothing back, do you? It makes observing you rather dull. Oh, was I being inconsiderate?
It's times like this where you wish you had an air grab. BBTag doesn't have air grabs.
Elizabeth does have one.
Hazma does have an air grab?
No, Elizabeth.
Oh, right.
Also, Aegis. Aegis has one as a super.
Yeah, but that's more of a... Actually, yeah, that is an air grab. I know Kanji has an anti-air grab that he can use, and I think it was buffed in the last patch where you can like delay it so that it goes up when the opponent jumps.
Yeah, you can catch people with it.
Alright, so now we're on the match 3. It looks like DA Runner has switched to Hazma and Adachi, a quite popular pairing both in personality and in utility.
Yeah, Zeodyne is really useful for keeping out bats and other Zeodynes.
Yeah, in this DBZ heavy meta, beams are everything.
That is true.
Let's raise a little hell.
In fact, they became so great they made Ultra Instinct Goku immune to projectiles with certain specials.
You preside over power, do you? Show me
Well, let's see if
that.
those tips help out, Kaz.
I will fight feverishly.
So how will we go out?
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Starting with Hazma, he might jump, he might block, jumps, and uses
Runner staple.
yeah, and uses Adachi to get that
just
first
pick
attack.
up.
Oh, that was quite a damaging bottom. Sorry, I'll let you have this one.
Alright, so manages to catch Elizabeth with the coils. He will have enough meter to finish if it doesn't kill. There it is. So now Elizabeth's out, so he's got to deal with just Rachel, which greatly weakens Rock since now he doesn't have Zeodyne to back him up on everything.
Yeah.
Now he has to deal with Adoptee Zeodynes too.
Yeah. Now he might be able to be punished during his block strings.
That is true. He also misses out on a lot of corner pressure, which is kind of Rock's whole deal. There's the Adachi assist. Making sure you can't do anything at full screen.
Yeah. He tried to cross up, but his assist immediately got picked up. Oh! Man, just to lock her in place!
Blocks the Dahlia. I just catch Rachel.
Damn, I can't believe she didn't slip up once.
Yeah, she's really giving it all here. Even though she's down a character, she has really been giving it all to keep them from getting pressure on her.
George is on the field.
Oh, there goes Hazama.
Face
Oh,
George.
You had a good run.
Can you escape?
Let's put an end to this.
oh, there's the cheeky instant overhead.
Yeah, bad Oki's really good.
Oh wow, that was a delayed projectile.
Hold down the neutral. Does not get the Astral. If he can bring this around, he will get another chance, and he just DP ran in.
Oh,
Manages to catch her though, so he will take this round.
nice. It looked like he was saving up for the Astro on the end, but he knew that if he held onto that quarter, he would have got an instant overheaded.
Old these days. Being a public official really kills your body and your soul, doesn't it?
You
Its
can say
score
that
is
again. It's important to carve out some
2-1.
time for yourself once in a while.
Oh wait, DA Runner's on the left side.
Get ready.
Oh, the room name is BBTag Kerfuffle, but I restricted the lobby size to 4 people so that we can minimize the amount of people connecting in here.
Yeah, because, you know, shinny code means that if you have more than 2 people in the lobby, it gets progressively worse connection-wise for every person in the lobby.
That's practically my job at this point.
You preside over power, do you? Show me why.
Well, Runner can still use an Astral and finish this off.
Yeah, it might be... It definitely is a strategy. The only downside to saving up Astrals is you have to commit to not having a character at the end. And on top of that, you have to save up all of your meter until you get 9. And then manage to get a hit confirm on your opponent if you want to safely get it in without trying to rely on a read. Speaking of reads, 9k happy birthday combo, putting both Adachi and Hazama at half health.
And Elizabeth did use Awakening, so he does have that on his side in terms of HP, which is regenerating pretty quick.
However, the big upside for Awakening is that it does it in red damage rather than true damage, meaning as long as he keeps doesn't switch in Elizabeth, he can keep recovering her health.
He does miss out on a little bit of HP there, but, you know,
yeah.
It's a lot better than actually getting hit to that point. And there goes Runner.
And there we go. 1-3 goes to Rock Volnut X.
You really hold nothing back, do you? It makes observing
Alright.
rather dull.
Forgot to start the tournament, so I'll just do that. And now I will input
try to
the
meet the needs of my given situation.
points. So, okay, so that turned out to be the second match of the tournament rather than the first. I guess the input was weird. But at least the A-Runner and Rock Volnut were in the same bracket, so we can still count that. Alright, next up we'll have Hellfire versus Concarious.
Oh, I haven't seen one of those names in a while.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna still stick to Gordo, Yang, and Haku.
Ah, Yang. I got a Yang player in my locals, and he gave me like a few tips on dealing with her.
Sweep her feet.
Yeah, sweep her feet when she's going for 5B, and when she's got you in the corner, you know that like one move where she dashes and then does that high kick?
Yeah.
During her high kick, you can like either throw in a DP or an anti-air attack and you can counter against her. However, if you block it, you'll be at a disadvantage.
Nice. Also, yeah, you have locals?
Oh yeah, Jacksonville is a pretty popular place for fighting games.
Lucky you. If only all of us could be so lucky as to have locals.
I mean, we don't have locals right now for obvious reasons, but...
Obviously, I mean... The Rona's got us all, you know...
Yeah. My best advice is to check Facebook, because that's how I found mine. There's like Facebook groups for certain towns.
It's a special kind of hell when you've checked all the Facebook groups and all the Discords and nobody plays any of the games you play. Literally, all I can find in my area is just Smash, Tekken, and Jive. Maybe some Mortal Kombat, that's it.
Yeah. I tried going to Smash locals once, not my cup of tea. Too many people show up, and the venue actually charged people for entry fees or something. So it was less of a locals and more of a club, I guess. Alright, so Hellfire's here. We're waiting on Concarious. In case you weren't here to see the password Concarious, the password is afgg.
Seriously, they charged you to enter and then they charged you again to play the local? That's pretty messed up, man. That's a racket.
Oh yeah. The same place I went to did too. Are we in the same area, Kaz?
It wasn't Kaz, it was Runner.
Oh, Runner. His name began with a K. Is Concarious in the thread? I know Purple was in the thread last time we did this.
I mean, he checked in.
I know the lobby size is right because we were able to run that last match.
You're blue on my screen, Runner, and that's why I told you you should set your freaking username to something consistent. Because otherwise we're gonna confuse you with other people. It should be a setting on your Twitch account somewhere.
Okay, if he doesn't respond, I guess we could do another match while we wait.
I mean, you and I have a match too, so we can just play that.
He responded. His controller is messing up at the moment. I guess I can take the time to change the score back to 0 because I forgot to do that.
Wait, okay, Kaz. The answer to that question is which one is he talking about?
I think he's talking about Chie.
Oh no!
Okay, that would make sense. Because it sure as hell isn't me. Hey, remember when S was actually scary?
Oh yeah. Those, like, frame trap neutrals. Just no.
I still remember one time, like early on in BBTag, when I was fighting this S new player, and he would just use Gravity Seed to lock me down on the other end of the screen, and then he'd just spam, what's called S's like beams, you know, the sword beams.
Yeah, the one where she like fires one and then fires another one to combine the two.
Yeah, and your movement speed was slowed down so much by Gravity Seed you couldn't get out, and so you'd have to block it. And then once it ran out, he'd just Gravity Seed again, and he'd just keep you on the corner for like half a minute.
Oh yeah. Remember the Yu Jin meta back when the game came out?
Yeah.
My counter to that
was fun.
Yeah. My counter to that was to use Naoto's gun, and then right as he did the super, I would dodge roll through it, and then fire a gun, and then follow it up with the super.
The problem with that is that if the Jin knew that, they could do it twice, and it would actually catch you. Toga was busted, man. Toga was something.
Yeah. Alright, we're starting it up.
Poor Gord.
Yeah.
Get ready.
I completely forget he exists every time I boot up the game.
Yeah. They were a staple in early BBTag. Ruby and Gordio constantly spinning around.
That was hell to block.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I couldn't even stop Gordio with Weiss's ice pillar because his attack was so big that even if he was next to it, he would still either delete it or like get me at the edge.
Okay, everybody shut up. We have to listen to this badass intro. It is a sin to interrupt that intro. It is gorgeous.
Uh-huh. Oh, we got a happy birthday right away! However, the main player didn't get caught in that, but it was quite the lot of damage to Susanoo.
Now, he is playing Susanoo, which means he's going to have a hard time in neutral, but he does have Hakumen, who's got counters and really long range.
Yeah.
So he should be able to deal with anything that these guys throw out.
If he can get a good confirm with Susanoo, he can deal a lot of damage in a short amount of time.
Oh yeah, Susanoo Hakumen damage is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I forgot, does Hakumen have that install where he, like, can spam his supers repetitively, or is that just for CM?
Nugent? No.
Ah.
No, they didn't keep Nugent, which sucks because it's awesome.
Yeah.
But then again, he also doesn't charge meter automatically.
I guess they didn't want to have basically 2 installs in this game with Resonance.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. He generates meter, he has, like, a lot of moves he can use with that.
DHC!
Happy birthday, supers, yep.
Ah, he DP'd through the super. It might have been better if he guarded it, but I think he didn't want the chip damage.
He got hit, but it's just a DP, so he will be fine. Oh, catches the little thing where she lands on your head. That grab.
Would you consider that a command grab or a hit grab?
I mean, if you block it, do you still get hit? I think you can, yeah. You still get hit even if you block it, so it wouldn't be a command grab.
Are you sure? I think it like whiffs if you crouch. I think that was how
If
you
you
does
crouch,
it.
you won't get hit. But if you're standing and you're blocking, you will get hit.
What he says is a command grab.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah. Technically,
It's just that
Elizabeth
you
has an
crouch.
astral install. She has an install.
Who?
Elizabeth? Like, she, like, activates her awakening when she's in red health.
Yeah.
Okay, back over to the abandoned temple again.
Do you also desire the Azure? Well, actually, I'm more interested
Yeah,
in
Mag
your
Church.
sword.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
We should have a rule for that. Where, like, if you skip that intro, you lose the set. It's automatic.
Yeah. Alright. We got a nice Susanoo combo. He whips it, but it doesn't matter because he got 7,500 damage out of that.
So you gotta remember, when you're fighting Hakumen, you never want to attack him directly on wake up, because then he'll just counter you.
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday! He managed to whiff it, but he got the reset while doing the happy birthday. Hellfire down. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have enough time with S to jump after that. At least not high enough to avoid the blocking.
Yeah. Your only option is to immediately throw out a super of your own, probably. Or counter.
You need some iframes like DP or super or something.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, Haku can counter the crest, and he can just like press DP in midair when you super with the big crest attack, and he'll be fine.
You can even use his DP to mitigate the block stun from a tag him or a drop in.
And it leaves you like right next to him so he can grab you or something.
Yeah.
Hakumen's pretty scary, except when you're fighting somebody that can just say, yeah, no.
Yeah. You got a character
Stay out
that can
there.
deal with counters, it might be good. Like, I know
Not
Neat.
even counters, just like anything that has range that doesn't get nulled or that is in attacks in such a way that he has a hard time hitting it with his sword.
Yeah. I haven't tested it with Hakumen, but I know Neo's dropkick can mess up some counter DPs, like Elizabeth's.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so... The Hakumen team won twice, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're doing best 3 out of 5, so they got one more match.
Imagine throwing. Sirs, this is not a rigged competition. This is not 4chan Cup.
Get ready.
You may not throw just because, even if it's funny.
I actually missed that one. I was busy setting up the settings. What team did he switch to?
Do
He switched
you
to,
also desire the Azure?
I think it was Susanoo Akatsuki.
Well, actually, I'm more interested in your sword.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like it would be a rough rushdown style game.
It's like if you get in, you're in, but like, good luck getting in.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Oh! a raw EX move that whiffed, but he managed to keep Hakumen away. A nice frame trap from Hakumen as he's got Ruby in the corner. Going for a cross combo. He has little time before Hellfire can cross burst, but he instead chooses to aerial recover. And now Ruby's got the corner combo. And she whiffed!
Doesn't matter. EP. Man, Hakumen's just dash in, press A.
Yeah.
Is such a good move.
Yeah, his EX dash is pretty good too.
Oh yeah, you can even follow up from it.
Either they hit it or they don't, you can still follow up with it.
Oh yeah, and it puts you right next to them, which is exactly what Haku wants to do.
Ah, a nice raw super from Susanoo takes out Ruby. Now Hellfire's down to S. Cross up from Suzanne.
It's opened up. I mean,
yeah.
in the corner against this team, it's pretty much over unless he pulls out some mirrors. Oh, he got out.
Yeah, he failed the cross combo.
He's just waiting. He wants to get a counter on this guy. Remember, Hakumen's counter will freeze you in place if you hit him with a melee hit. If you use a projectile, it'll just trigger it, but you can still move.
Yeah. It looks like S is playing a more zone-style gameplay, using a raw super to take out Hakumen.
He tried to DP it, but he mistimed it.
Now they're neck and neck.
Yeah, so now Susanoo has to get in, which is really hard against S, because even after the nerf, she's still viable as a pseudo zone in. He has enough meter for an Astral, but I don't think he's gonna get it.
Oh, do it!
Will he get it? He got it!
he was just about to lose it!
I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference, but dude, awesome.
Concarious wins the set in style.
Hakumen, Susanoo, win.
Damn, bros. 3-0'd and Astral at the end. That's rough.
To wield that vessel. This world, it needs two gods.
This body is now more than a blade. Even if a god chooses to hinder my righteous path, I shall cut him down.
Alright, good match from both of you. We'll move now down on the bracket. Next up, we got Kazoo and Wild Woody. Kazoo, if you were here for the last stream, was the winner of the Skullgirls Jamboree, sporting a Beowulf and a big band, earning him the golden saxophone. But now he has to put his BBTag skills to the test as he goes against Wild Woody, one of the big dogs of BBTag.
And unfortunately for him, Kanji isn't good in this game.
Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he's been secretly labbing kanji and mastering his air grab potential.
I don't think that any amount of labbing kanji will make him scary. At least not to the same level as labbing literally everyone else.
I mean, you just need to pair him up with the right character that can pick up his slack, like Kanji Yumi, or Kanji Tegra, or Kanji Carmine.
Yeah, but at that point, are you even playing kanji?
As long as he's on the team, you can still count him. I mean, I won that team tournament with Rock, and I still consider myself a winner. Alright. Let me just set up the score.
Get ready. Get ready.
Hellfire, it's not that the game...
Next up!
It's not that the game is too degenerate for your honest team. It's that you're just not playing them to the most effective degree. Because, I mean, Hakumen Susanoo isn't exactly like the toppest tier of teams. You know what I mean?
I understand. It's not the popular flavored choice that one would normally go for.
Like, Ruby's really good. Like, she's like one of the top characters. S is definitely more of a mid-tier, but I mean, you can totally make that team work.
What's important is your game plan for the team. Like, what do you want your team to do? Do you want your assist to keep them away? Do you want your assist to make a good cross combo? Do you want your assist to not be Neo tier?
Poor Neo. They really should make it so that those clones don't break.
Yeah. I would at least accept don't make her super break from a stray attack.
That is the worst feeling. It's so hard to connect to.
Yeah. It has to be in the end of a combo or you're just wasting time.
But yeah, another thing about that team with S Ruby is that it's a very balanced team, and that's both a good thing and a bad thing. Because it means you can play more or less the same against everyone, but it also means that you don't really have an edge. So you'll get outzoned by dedicated zoners and outrushed by rushdowns and so on. So back in the actual match, Carmine. There you go.
Adachi is down, so now it's down to Yosuke. He's gonna have to jump a lot of times to mess this guy up. Wild Woody going for frame traps, as Yosuke tries to cross up, but lands right in front of her and doesn't get punished.
Managed dodge for wheels, that's good. And he gets caught, and now he's dead.
He had a lot of meter, but he chose not to use it, instead trying to go for a confirm. So that goes to Wild Woody.
3 out of 5, so you still got 2 more chances.
Yeah, he has 2 more chances to throw out a wake up Astral.
Get ready.
Actually, I'm sure he's got a game plan. Like, as you can see, his avatar as Akihiko, which is also a pretty popular character.
Yeah, Akihiko's like really good too.
He can soak up a lot. He can bring up a lot of damage just from a ground combo if he gets if he has the right setup.
He can also just say, "Screw your zoning, I'm getting in."
Yeah. He can also just smash his B punch for infinite frame traps.
And if you DP and he hits you, it's like, oof, that's a lot of damage.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
I
mean, let's be honest here. I mean, like, if you're playing Yosuke and you're not doing Moon Assault like every 3 seconds, you're playing him wrong.
Yeah. If you're playing a team that doesn't have a way to deal with that, like a team that doesn't have an anti-air DP, I mean, even if you had an anti-air DP, he is just so high. It's like he's baiting you to do a DP, then he can like
Not
go
even
behind
that,
you.
like, even if you're playing someone like Hilda, who has like one of the best anti-air DPs in the game, he's so fast he can just go behind you.
Kazuya has been.
If he sees him, he dies.
Yeah, Wild Woody has been able to deal with his unstoppable pressure and pinwheel throwing. And we got a DHC to get out Adachi. Adachi. Took out Adachi. Now we're down to Yosuke. Wild Woody going for frame traps with Yumi. Kind of surprised he wasn't going for DPs to at least get her out of there.
And that's a dead Yosuke.
I don't know. He doesn't have enough meter to DHC, so I think Yosuke would at least be at a slither of health. He could have done a jump attack, but he instead chose the moonsault.
Did the game freeze? Oh no, there you go.
Yeah, we're just delayed. Oh! He moonsaulted into projectile.
Yeah, that's the thing about Moon Assault. You're not able to block while you're doing it, so if you have something like Yu-Zio, then you can just jump up and hit him with it. It's alright, cuz you got one more chance to not get 3-0'd.
Yeah. I want to say that teams in this game are kind of like a elaborate game of rock, paper, scissors. Some teams are better at dealing with teams than others, I think.
It's like rock, paper, scissors, grenade.
Yeah. Rock is rock. Like Wild Woody is scissors. And who would be grenade? I guess anyone that plays Yumi and Adachi in the same team or something.
Something degenerate like that, yeah.
Yeah, whatever's the top pick of the month. Like, I remember the last big go-to team was Yuzu Horia and Mitsuru. That was a
yeah, during 1.5.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they gutted Yuzu. That was hell to fight.
Yeah. That super was busted because she was like invincible for all of it.
It's not even just the super, it's just that she had so much range and so much speed. And then like, regardless of whatever you tried to do, she had a counter for it. She's a lot more balanced now. But I mean, she's still annoying to play. It's just not, you know, pulling my hair out in agony levels of bad. Mitsuru got a slap on the wrist though.
Yeah. Those surprisingly, a lot of people kind of dropped her for the new flavors like Yumi, especially.
Yeah, because like everyone knows how to deal with her now, and without Yuzuriha as her support, she's got a lot less effectiveness.
Yeah. I remember I picked up Yumi for a time when she was fresh because I thought I could make her work with Yukiko because they both wore kimonos.
I mean, they both wear kimonos and use fans. It's aesthetically pleasing, but you know.
Even when I was able to get a cross combo with them, I felt that their styles didn't really mesh with each other.
They don't. Yumi's very much a get in, and Yukiko's very much a stay out.
You'd think a team like that would work because you could switch playstyles on the fly.
I mean, sometimes that works, but Yukiko has the problem of being Yukiko.
Yeah. If they just gave her like a way to deal with beams, like, or maybe change beams to not be just a big hitbox.
That's what they did, Yosuke.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Yukiko's main issue is that she's calling for good stuff is hiding behind her persona, which is like 70% of her kit, besides fans. And the persona is really slow and big and easy to break, and if you break it, she's vulnerable for like half a year.
As a shinobi and as an agent of justice.
Anyway, that's 3-0, I think, for Woody.
Yep. Woody will move up, and Kazu will be moving down.
Yeah, Kaz, I feel you. Getting your persona broken is a terrible, terrible feeling. I really wish that they did the thing with all the persona characters like they did with Aria, where it's like, your persona just can't be broken. And you just tune everyone around that fact.
Yeah. Speaking of which, the next batch is up, and it's against Irma Empire and Squid Shark.
Alright, Irma, let's go.
Let's do it.
I labbed this team for 20 seconds before I got in here.
Get ready.
I labbed this team for 20 minutes last week. I'm working with it because getting a cross combo with this team is way easier because of Weiss's full screen assist.
Just remember, don't Glacial Torrent, that move's awful.
I forget which move that was.
That's the one where she sends the ice shards all the way across the screen. That loses to like every EX move projectile ever.
Allow me to join you.
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
Withdraw at once. Your defeat is inevitable.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Brace yourself. Okay, let's focus.
What was that?
Not yet. Somebody ought to be please. Are you sweating?
There will be no next
Just focus.
time.
Will not yield. Not deploy.
Commentator focus.
Just warming up.
No, why did you get me?
Actually, Miss Beck,
Because I knew you were gonna do that.
Well, don't! Ow. Okay.
I can do this on my own.
Why did I do a raw A? Okay, that seems not gonna work.
Your body will.
I mean, you had a lot of flame meter, so
Yeah.
we're doing all right.
Yeah. I couldn't get like a good block, good confirm in because you were just getting over me with like jumps.
And behind you, yeah.
Okay. I guess next up, tier 2.
Oh boy.
Get ready.
No, honestly,
Blitz tank is actually pretty good against Seth.
Get
Uh-huh.
ready.
Though honestly, I've been playing this team a lot more than I have Chi and Seth lately, so I don't really know how to rate it. This was originally my casual team that I played when just having fun, but I got really good at using it.
Alright, I'm going to dash round start.
Running will only.
Oh, you are? I'll do the same.
Crossing fate.
Alright.
Fight.
No! I thought you meant the other type of dash!
Got you.
I mean, I didn't lie.
You're mine. Watch closely. Hold this. Oh.
Counter.
Gotta hold it.
Over here, vanish. Got you. Got you. Your pierce. Pathetic. There you go.
Oh, the armor. Oh.
No. Ow.
Oh, he didn't hit me. Oh, he still had me flamethrower. Oh, unblockable. That's a dead set, I think. Yep.
I'll have your head. Agito. What?
Alright, that was a good counter. Nope, that won't work.
Empty skyboard. Summer's advance. Roar.
Alright, you got me. That was clean. GG. Not even mad.
Oh shit, we skipped the intros!
Oh no! We're both disqualified. Alright. Since you picked Blitz Tank, I'm gonna pick the Blitz Tank counter. That's the great thing about playing all those teams, is you can just play the team that works the best.
Yeah.
Against whatever you're fighting. Alright. No more fun.
Alright. Gotta change my game plan for this one.
Get ready.
Alright. I have a feeling I know what you're gonna do, so I'm gonna do the thing I know what I'm gonna do. I like Blitz Tank because his go-to strategy is just bread and
Press a
butter.
button.
Yeah. Armor through attacks or throw out a raw super. Deal 8k damage.
You're really getting quite a bargain.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Oh, I thought you were going to do something else.
Second hit of that is a low. Nope. That's not safe, remember.
Please be more careful. Persona.
No! The counter time.
Ah, he broke my persona. He's gonna grab you there.
What wonderful power. What do you think? See, enjoy it. What? Is that all? What?
Might be a dead Liz. Nope, I'm out.
Will do. What wonderful power.
Just realized we're on rampage time. Shouldn't have done that.
I wanted to use my DP, but whatever.
Gotta hold that.
Is that a sweep or an overhead? I can't really tell.
It's a sweep.
Okay.
Low. Well, the second hit. The first hit's, I think it's a mid, and then the second hit's low. No, I think they're both close. I don't remember, but yeah.
Okay.
It's also not a projectile, so stuff like Hakumen's sword won't null it. Yuzu can't, like, dodge that.
Okay, time for tier 1. Though,
Oh boy.
admittedly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with this team like this.
Get ready.
I mean, Seth's the Hilda counter, so you got that going for you.
He is? I thought he'd, like, run right straight into a projectile or something.
Well, that's because Hilda's biggest weakness is that every one of her moves is so slow, and Seth's greatest strength is that he's so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and he's got that full screen dash to get in. Like, a good Seth will ruin Hilda's day. He just needs to get in first, and that's very easy when he can just dash in.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Called it.
Don't call it, please. Ow. Ow.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was switch direction.
It's like, it's cancelable, so I can cancel it with a regular dash.
I'm in my,
Oh.
the other thing. Haha. Poor GA.
I will finish them off.
I know, bros. It's blocking my mix-ups. Oh, man. I suck at thrower decks.
Persona. What? Persona. Prepare. Persona.
Oh, God.
Memento mori.
You got a free DHC from that.
And Awakening. Don't forget Awakening. And that's what I meant when I said Seth just ruins Hilda's day.
Don't do that!
Oh. Yep. You got me.
Oh. Curse
Yep.
your large
Those have got
normals.
massive normals. There. Oh! That's it, I'm dead. Well played.
Oh, wait. I won against you once with Neo and Tank, right?
Yep.
And then you switched to that guy? So I
Yep.
won the set. Cool.
Wait, what?
Did I?
I beat you the first time with
Oh,
Aquaman.
right, right. Okay, so now the score is 2-2.
Yeah, so now I get to make a switch.
Darn. I almost got away with it. I'm nuts.
Get ready.
Hey man, you've got a really good chance of winning this. Don't be too hard on yourself.
I know I'm going to win. I just know it's gonna be difficult.
Oh, so you're cocky, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the reason why I don't play Naoto anywhere, because you're so good with her.
Yeah, and I know how they play, so I know how to counter it.
It's odd. I didn't picture the two of us fighting together, Senpai.
I'm glad we are. Looking forward to your brilliant.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Better than I
I won't live. Up and at it. Persona.
Oh, nuts.
Ah, I dropped it. Never mind. Oh, I missed it.
Ah.
Could not have gone for the grab there.
Go.
Persona, come.
There will be no next time.
Persona.
Slow learner.
Isn't all yours.
Is that all?
Ow. Alright, Squid Shark wins the set.
Looks like we won.
GG's.
You. Naoto.
I feel like I won that just because it's a lot of raw DPs.
You never change, do you?
They should nerf DPs so that they're not invincible I wake
I'll
up.
keep you safe, Senpai.
And nerf jumping too, it's such a broken mechanic.
Just make all 5Cs universally punishable, man.
I know, right? It's like some characters are safe when you do it, but some characters aren't. Like the Unity class is guilty of being safe under
privilege. Under night privilege.
Alright, well, let's put on the pass and we'll move on down to the losers bracket to move the bracket up. We'll start with Hellfire and DA Runner.
Kaz is calling you out on something.
Get ready. Get ready.
Oh,
hey,
shit!
Hey.
Fuck!
Irma, I thought we had agreed that we were upholding a dignified, legitimate enterprise here.
I did it in the wrong order. I'm sorry, okay?
We uphold ourselves with dignity and respect here on AFGG.
This is getting Can you take it from here?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Okay. Alright, I'll have to not mess that up next time. Anyways, starting off, we got Hellfire versus DI Runner.
Alright, both of these have a lot to prove. Since they both got pretty much manhandled earlier.
Alright, a raw DHC from Hellfire. 6,700 damage. Not sure if it was quite worth that meter usage because now he's down to 0 meter. This is certainly quite the exciting match. Both players are hopping across the screen trying to get that good sweet confirm.
So far, Hellfire seems to be content to just play defensively, whereas Runner's trying to find a window to get in.
I think he's reflecting on his previous match with Concarius, that he's experimenting with a defensive S style. And he's trying to get out on DA run to see if it works.
I mean, it seems to be working out alright so far.
And we got another raw super. S's raw super is special because, unlike most raw supers, her super is really, really safe to use.
It's not 100% safe. Like, if you predict it, you can catch it. But
yeah.
It's really hard to catch after the fact.
Yeah. Plus, I'm sure, like,
9 seconds.
I'm sure distance is a factor in it as well.
4 seconds on the clock.
Hellfire might get the timeout. Hellfire takes the timeout victory.
Man, we never see timeouts in BBTag. People die too fast.
Yeah. Yeah, BBTag is a pretty fast game. That's why I like putting it to 90 seconds because with that, you can at least use timeout as a legitimate strategy if you have the right strategy.
Something I can't live without.
Like, you could probably pick Tager and Waldstein and go for an HP strat, where you just win by pure HP. Ah, he's getting serious. He's switched DA Runner, switching to Hazuma and Adachi.
Get ready.
Why so serious, though?
It's because he's embraced his nihilism and has achieved a sense of humor unimaginable.
Well, let's see if nihilism is enough to win him the set.
It might just be enough. Who knows?
Do you also desire the Azure? Well, actually, I'm more interested in your sword.
Let's raise a little hell, shall we?
That's practically my job at this point.
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Let's go.
If you please.
Ruby tries to go in for a bus sub, but gets anti-aired by Itachi's anti-air assist.
Why so cold? If you please.
The Itachi assist takes out Ruby's assist. Got a nice use of assist, and goes for an active switch, but immediately gets bursted right out of it.
Interesting, he didn't do the follow-up with Adachi. Usually you can make people guess as to whether he's gonna command grab you or hit you again and catch them on the jump.
Oh,
There's the good old JB.
is he gonna finish it off with a super? Oh, he could have escaped from that.
At the end, yeah.
Let's clean this situation.
Oh, they actually hit.
Yeah, I guess it had a big hitbox at the start.
5C on their wake up. I love it.
Yeah. It's just about as ridiculous as grab on wake up.
Hey, at least it's not super on wake up.
Imagine using a super against a guy on wake up.
Yeah, who would do that? Must be crazy. Don't check any bots.
No DHG? Oh wait, no, he can't do DHG. He's down to Hazama.
Yeah. Gets DHC'd in return, so he's in a rough spot. Oh, gets hit by the overhead.
Alright. Hellfire wins the second match.
Finishing sequence.
That sliver of damage cost him that match because Hellfire was able to DHC him.
So that's 2 for Hellfire. Runner, you gotta pull something out of your hat, bro.
Yeah. Run to your nearest strategy guide and get out the big guns.
Oh, he's bringing out Jubei.
Ooh, Jubei.
Jubei Susanoo.
Get ready.
I guess
Jubei's a pretty good character. He can totally make this work.
Yeah,
Susanoo, on the other hand, he needs to really get in there.
Yeah. I think his plan is to use Jubei's assists to make his Susanoo approach easier. Or maybe he'll do a Jubei combo but then active switch to Susanoo.
His game plan is to use Pop Prince on Jubei to set up a mix-up with his
desire
assist.
the
That's his
Asher?
plan. I can tell you right now.
Well, actually, I'm more interested
Well,
in
we'll
your
have to
sword.
see. Maybe he's the kind of Jubei that likes to
Show me
zone.
what you can do.
Yes, I'm sure.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Recovering.
That is such a good assist, and I am so glad that is not one of his moves like in CS.
Yeah. It's like
uninstall
like a
if
beam,
that
but
was-
it's like a beam but with 0 frames.
Exactly. And it knocks you down.
No chance. Too slow. Nice work.
Oh, he whipped the pickup.
Too slow.
Alright, so Runner's actually making pretty good work here. He's managing to do the mix-ups, he's pressuring. Got hit by that super though, but I mean, he's still got the life lead. He can easily make this work.
Oh, but he got countered.
He might not have enough HP to survive this. Nah, he made it. And then he gets hit by the 5C.
Not really sure if it was worth using the meter for that because you probably would have killed him with the clash anyway.
I mean, if he timed it right.
Yeah.
Which is like, why would you bother timing it when you can just guarantee it? Especially on net play.
Oh!
Oh. Looks like Ruby beats Susanoo on that one interaction.
Maybe Susanoo should have used it. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have a dash super. It's either that or his anti-air one. Oh. Interestingly, Susanoo's attack breaks projectiles.
I mean, it's a hitbox, right?
Yeah. But usually only, like, projectiles attack projectiles, I think.
I mean, there's some interactions where that's not true, but yeah, I feel you. Raw DP gets punished, yeah. That'll be all for runners.
Alright, Hellfire wins the set.
I am afraid
He really gave it his best around the end,
Ruby!
experimenting with a cross combo, do like cross combo sandwich. However, he didn't have an answer to S's DP, S's super.
A weapon is a part of you. You can't live without it.
I'm guessing there was like a moment where he whiffed the block string, so she was able to input that. Because usually an effective sandwich is one that prevents the enemy from using an input or a frame trap.
Haha, very funny, Kaz. Alright, Irma. You're up.
Oh, I am? Oh, I am.
Yeah, it's you and Kaz.
Alright. Alright. I'm gonna give this team another go because I want to at least play Yukiko on a stream. You gotta refresh it, depending on your browser. I updated the bracket. Yeah, Google Chrome seems to update it automatically.
Yeah, great thing about Yukiko is if you actually get to 9 flame charge and resonance, like you can literally just chip someone to death.
The only
Except there's no
downside-
chip kills.
Yeah, sadly. But at the but that might be a good thing because, I mean, I don't know if they changed it for everyone, but chip damage is pretty good on resonance.
Imagine if this game had chip kills, man.
It would be a broken mess. Like,
Is it not already?
I
But
mean,
that's what we love about it, right?
I mean, they'd have to change a lot of characters. Like, I would imagine like Hyde would get some sort of nerf, or maybe Yukiko would.
It would get nerfed. Naoto would get nerfed.
Anyone with a multi-hit projectile would get
Oda
nerfed.
would get nerfed. Hyde would get nerfed.
I shall show you my greatest fire dance.
Pretty sure Jin would get nerfed.
How lovely. I'm a
Yukiko would
compliment
definitely
to
get nerfed.
myself. Allow me to join you.
Yeah, sadly, she would.
It's funny, she's like, if you catch someone in the right circumstance, you can just instantly kill them. But like, getting to that point is so hard, and actually getting that confirmed is so difficult.
Can't
But she's bottom
escape
tier.
from crossing fate. Fight!
At least they gave you 2 fans now.
Yeah,
You
that's
can pretend to be a zoner now. What's he gonna do? Dude,
he can't assist because he's gonna burn.
he doesn't know the matchup. Well, now he's just got to rely on solo Adachi, which, as everyone has pointed out in the thread several times, solo Adachi is not even really a character. All of Adachi's thread comes from how he can set up these Geodynes for free mix-ups, but without that, he's in a really rough spot. Now, he still has one of the best JVs in the game, but you know, it is a Persona move, and Persona moves are freaking awful. Seems to be doing alright now. Adachi does have higher than average damage output. Gets the cross slash. Can even combo out with the super. Yep. Didn't get another cross slash off of it. Still managed to get some damage in.
No, you're supposed to attack me.
Well, I mean, it's working for him
No.
not doing that.
Oh, no!
Switching. So he's bringing it back with solo Adachi. Gets to pull up from cross slash. Goes for another cross slash.
I should have underestimated the pair.
I can do this on my own.
Wow, he evened it up, solo Adachi. Now, if Twice uses her glyphs properly like that, but she actually got a follow-up off of it, that would have been about it. Now, he does have resonance, so Irma can just wait it out if he doesn't keep getting hit by Zoner Adachi.
Do it! I dare you! No!
He did it!
You're supposed to. Oh god, he guarded.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you about Glacial Taurus? I told you that move is never to be used.
Ow.
You tried.
I thought he would use I thought he would use B Geodyne and I could catch him.
Hazama!
You know? At the very least, kill his persona and waste his time. Well. Guess I'll switch to another team. Yeah. For that brief moment where I was just charging and then throwing it hacky. And
I just looked at the thread real quick, and the first thing I see is, look at BBTag stream, runner already in losers, and the world Whoever wrote that, you get my Reddit thumbs up. You get my upvote.
さてと、適当に流しちゃいますか。
さながらお役所仕事のようにってね。
Alright, so round 2. We switch to Neo Blitz Tank, which, I mean, it can work, but it's kind of rough because Neo is not the best character, especially not against this team. He's making it work, though. Getting some damage in, switch to the tank. Tank's gonna get even more damage in.
Not many people know this, but yeah, not many people know this, but Blitztank's dash attack is safe on block.
I mean, he kind of needs it.
Yeah. Dude, you messed up! Oh no, he used the other one.
Irma, you gotta remember that move's not invulnerable.
I know it's not, but I'm relying on hard reads to get maximum damage.
Like, I think the only time you can use that semi-safely is out of DP.
What I should have started with DP. Oh no.
This might be it, bros. No, never mind, he didn't have the assist.
Oh.
Now this is it.
Ow. Well, he won that match. Score is now 2-1 or 0-2.
So who will be Irma's last team? Oh, he's going back to Seth Yukiko. Sorry, Seth Chie. They're always together, so I confuse them sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright, so Seth will be very good against Adachi. Not so sure he'll do great against Hazama, since Hazama loves to be in the air a lot. Chie definitely can just snipe Hazama out of the air with meteors.
I have a good feeling I'm going to hit him on startup.
We'll see. Also, make sure to use Seth's orbs so that when he's hitting you and you're blocking, he has to stop, and then you can just go for like a grab or something. Well, you sort of hit him on startup, you hit his assist. Lockdown, mix up. Gonna get some nice damage off this. Does not get a second mix up on wake up. Punishes the burst but does not get to follow up. So right now, got a lot of corner pressure. Really hard to get out of the corner against Chie because her persona stays even if you push block, and it loves to push you back into the corner. Chie is fast enough to get back in to do it again. But Kazuya seems to be handling it alright. Gets him with the grab, command grab super. Gets the DHC. Poor Hazama. Not only does he not have that invulnerable reversal super, the regular DP is not that great either. That should be... Nope. There it is. So Irma's got to bring it back with solo Seth. So remember, bros, never count Seth out. Seth is one of the best characters in this game to make comebacks with, as long as you don't miss the DP on their jump. Now, that's DHC. That should be it. Kazuya went through all 3 levels and came out victorious.
Why can't Seth's DP be faster at startup?
You want Seth to be faster?
I mean, like, this DP, I don't know, I just don't feel like it's reliable
Bruh.
enough, you know?
Seth's already like the fastest character in the game, tied with Yosuke.
But Yosuke,
Like, if anything-
Yosuke at least
if anything,
shows
you
it.
If anything, you should ask for his DP to go up higher, or to have slightly more horizontal range.
No. Well, remind me the next time to implement a losers bracket, because I should have won that set. Okay, let's move back up to the winners bracket. Next match, we got Concarious versus Rockville Not X.
So against that team, if he plays Hakumen, he's got a pretty viable way of getting out of any pressure. But Rachel's pretty fast and Hakumen's pretty slow, so, you know. Oh, did we miss a set? Did we not? No, wait. No, wait. No, we... The stream was really behind for me for some reason. Wait, double Susanoo? What?
Alright.
Get ready.
Alright, so we got
Get ready.
Raphael X sporting his Rachel and Elizabeth team, and we got Concarious sporting his Hakumen and Susanoo team.
Okay, I'm handing it off. Next up.
Hey Irma, if you could have a team of two of the same character, which character would you pick?
You preside over Paladin.
Tough call.
Show me why. Then I will fight feverishly.
I want to say either... It's a tough one. Maybe double Yukiko's?
So you can heal twice as fast and then get hit for twice as much?
Yeah, I guess. I could, like, zone with fans and then set up the giant eagle attack. I could have two Yukikos with flame gauge 9.
Fight.
Persona.
Basically a
double
backup
Elizabeth.
Yukiko in case the first Yukiko fails.
I'd go double Elizabeth so I could just spam Z9 over and over.
Welcome. Counter. Persona. Welcome.
Make the next tourney a double character tourney, man.
I have dabbled with modding this game with sounds, but I don't know if I have enough technical knowledge to get that double team working.
I mean, if Muku can do it, or whoever it was, it might have been Acme, I forget. One of those two. I remember they did 4 Blitz tanks.
How about these?
I mean, Blitztang himself is pretty good, but it's like, not really a big fan of his assists. Aside from his, maybe his neutral assist, which is good for punishing things and basic neutral stuff.
Karius has to work his way out of this corner setup with Rock's Rachel, which is very, very difficult because if you stand, you will get load, and if you load, you will get instant overhead. If you DP, you will get blocked.
Damn, I can't believe she didn't slip up once.
Oh! Rachel
double
jumps
jump.
over the counter super. She knows the hitbox.
Gets hit by instant overhead. I think the only safe way out of Rock's setup is if you just waste the DHC to make it safe. That's a good lightning sound effect.
You really hold nothing back, do you? It makes observing you rather dull. Oh.
Alright,
Was
so
I
the
being
first match goes to
inconsiderate?
Concarious.
I always try to meet the needs
Rockville
of my
Nut.
given
It goes to Rockville
situation.
Nut.
Get ready. Get ready.
You preside over power, do you? Show me why. Then I will fight feverishly.
我は空我は光我は人我は道我は力我は善我が名は白面しかして竹林左脳の御事なり
Alright,
Can't escape
let's
from
see how this
crossing
match
fate.
turns out.
Fight.
Oh, I got the score in the wrong spot.
Alright, so it looks like Concarries is trying to get in with Susanoo, but of course, that's very difficult given that he has very little neutral tools. He actually manages to challenge Thanatos with Hakumen, although he still gets hit at the end of it.
He should have just done a raw super since he was stuck in that combo. He didn't stop it.
Yeah. Another thing to note with when fighting Rachel is that whenever her Nobelias land and she does a assist, the assist will lightning the Nobelias. So even when she's not on the field, you gotta be careful with those bats. Drops the combo. Could have been lethal on Elizabeth there.
He managed to stop the assist, but ended up getting into a happy birthday situation.
That is one did Haku. So, in the corner against Rock. Oh, wow, he actually supered out of it. I guess Rock wasn't expecting such a ballsy move.
Yeah, it seems like Susanoo suffers from diagonal tagging syndrome. Probably one of the...
I mean, there's like very niche situations where that's a good thing.
I don't fight reliable because jumping, even misjumping, is good against that. Unless it's like a big hitbox. Speaking of big hitboxes, Rock wins the second match.
Don't make me waste any more
Yep.
time than I ought.
But I specifically remember that there was a certain situation where I was labbing a setup where the diagonal actually catches me if I try and do something. I think it was
I always try to meet the needs
was it
of
when
my
I was
given
setting up traps
situation.
on Wake Up? I don't remember.
But you were playing with
Either way.
Vertigo, right? I assume it must have been.
Yeah, I think
traps.
so. It was either the vertical or the horizontal, one of the two.
I assume it's because if it's diagonal, they blow up your traps because it covers a wide screen.
Get ready.
Maybe, or maybe it was like if it's purely vertical, then they'll catch me while I'm setting it, as opposed to just jumping over them.
I know some
I don't know,
vertical
it's been a while.
tag-ins don't have their hitbox active until they reach a certain height. So if you do like a high jump at the right time, you can avoid damage.
You preside over power, do you?
At least that's how it is for me, yo.
Then I will fight feverishly.
願わくば我に至難ハックを与えたまえ
Can't escape from crossing fate.
Alright, see, looks like Concarries has switched up to a Katsuki.
I mean, if he DPs at the right time, so you can make some stuff work.
Yeah,
Especially in the corner. I wonder how Nobelias interact with that DP.
yeah. Like, I imagine it works the same as Blitz tanks. As long as he's far away or he gets hit by a projectile, he can mash it and then immediately cancel it into a super or a special. It's easy to do with Blitz tank because a lot of his normals and specials are long range, but Akatsuki might be a little different depending on the situation.
Successful combo. Opening my eyes. Here I go.
He canceled that, but he didn't cancel out of it.
So, pro tip for anyone fighting Elizabeth in the corner like that, whenever she tries to set up the grab with Thanatos, if you just more A, you'll break him.
I prefer jumping
Opening my
because you jump over grabs.
Yeah, you can, but the issue with that is that you still have to deal with Thanatos being right there.
Yeah.
I find that breaking him and just leaving her vulnerable for a little bit and chipping at her health is more valuable. You can also just super or something. You'll get her.
He tried to break through that. Rachel was able to, like, use a frame trap. A safe frame trap, to be honest, because she had those bats to deal the block stun for her.
Runner, if your character doesn't have a 4A, switch to a character that does have a 4A.
Is that a forward A or a backwards A?
Backwards A.
Oh. I didn't know characters in BBTag had a backward tag.
Yeah, quick way to memorize the notation is just to imagine you're on the left side of the screen and you're looking at a numpad.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's the alternative combo thing.
The notation, yeah.
Yeah. I know Chie has one, but I don't use it as often because it's small and doesn't do as much damage as a regular A.
Sometimes you just need the speed to beat out certain stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me just update the score for that. It was 3-0, right? For Rock?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Also, another thing about jumping with Elizabeth Santos is that if she does a low with Thanatos and you try and jump, it'll catch you during the jump frames.
Yeah. Just armor through her
And then if she's in
projectiles.
awakening, you can follow up with Bufu dying.
Yeah. Yeah, just armor through the projectiles if you can. Like Elizabeth's 5A can be armored through. Maybe.
I mean, it should.
Yeah. I remember I was able to get her with a Blitztank's 5B when she was doing that. Okay, next up we got Wild Woody versus Squid Shark.
Okay.
Yeah, I updated them.
What to do? I guess.
Get ready. Get ready.
Okay, I'm handing it off. Next up.
Let me tell you, if this game gets updated again, Neo and Blitztank are going to be the new top tiers of BBTag.
If they get overbuffed, maybe. Like, I originally thought Neo was going to be busted when I started moveset. I didn't know that they did everything in their power to make sure that wasn't the case.
Yeah. She has tools, but they're unwieldy tools. Her counter special requires startup frames before it actually is considered a counter. So using on a wake up is impossible. Right. So far, Squid and Wild Woody are dancing around each other, and Squid manages to get a 5C. Now we got a block strength, whips the 5B but doesn't get counter. Now we got a cross combo. Now Wild Woody is down to Yumi. Whips the special but doesn't get punished. Now we got Seth running in. Oh. Whips the 5A, but Wild Woody chooses to go for the reversal. While not as big as Carmine's, her reversal does go both ways. So it's not really something you can cross up easily. And I got a Yumi staple BNB, 5B, 5B, and then go into that move.
Backdash?
Yeah. No, it was the 5B combo, and then her stance combo, and then her ninja rave. Where's the 5B? Oh, raw reversal.
In the box you go.
Whoa! Damn, I can't believe she didn't slip up once! I think I might be falling in love.
Yep, that was some good expert Elizabeth playing from Squid Shark. The score is now 1-0. Can Wild Woody go wild on Squid?
Get ready.
The one good thing about fighting Yumi is that her DP is actually not that great.
Yeah, just jump.
That's the one part of her kit that's actually decent.
Yeah. So if you can get rid of Yumi's assist, Yumi by herself is really grounded.
I shall bury you in.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
They're yours.
Alright, we got a 5C from Seth.
They're yours.
Seth's running in. Chooses to not run under her while she was recovering. Trying to set up the orbs, but he got rid of my. Oh! Ninja Ray counter from Yumi.
I forgot that's invulnerable.
Alright, got the Carmine auto combo that got messed up. Alright, now Elizabeth is in awakening mode.
Oh, I dropped that so hard.
Did you try to use a super?
No, I tried to grab.
But he wasn't standing.
You mean Carmine?
I mean, like, he got hit by the projectile, so he was in a state of air.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying I messed up.
Alright. Alright. Elizabeth coming in, putting on the zoning pressure. In case some of you are unfamiliar with Elizabeth's mechanics, Elizabeth uses a mechanic called Awakening. When her health reaches the red, she activates a super mode where all of her specials and supers get buffed. So while it may not be noticeable now, she can do quite a good amount of chip damage and pressure. However, while Woody has taken the approach of a timeout victory, Squidge has 9 seconds to change things up.
The verdict is in. Rather. What do you think?
There's not even enough time to combo.
Ah,
You should have just immediately supered if you wanted to get some quick damage in.
wouldn't have reached.
Carmine!
Eh.
Forgive me.
Ironically, if I was in Resonance, I could have done more there.
I cannot
Well,
afford to.
while Woody takes that match,
Get ready!
Yumi, 鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
Running will only prolong the inevitable.
Can't escape from crossing fate! Fight!
alright, we got a Seth combo right away. Or not combo, Seth confirmed. Not confirmed, Seth move. Seth got the first hit, but while Woody got the first combo.
Is that all?
Woody going for the frame trap but gets DP'd. Oh! Seth got caught by the counter. Not many people notice, but when in a state of dash, Seth is still hittable if you can somehow manage to get a move to hit before he hits you. Yumi uses 2 meter to keep Seth out of Seth range. Oh, Garodine into that, but that pinwheel saved Yumi's butt. And Seth panic DPs while he's got the orb out, hoping that she was jumping or attacking. 5C into reversal.
You may lose that hand.
Garodine into grab, confirmed. Nice.
Poison to your life.
She whips the 5B, but manages to DP out of Carmine's projectile attack. Saving the meter. She doesn't want a mind charge just yet. She keeps the air protected.
I didn't get the DP. I tried it. I didn't get it.
Carmine does the staple Carmine. Let me take your health auto combo.
Oh yes, this part.
Elizabeth storing up meter and gets projectiled.
Yeah, there's not much you can do there. If you don't have an assist, like Yumi just takes the turn every time.
What's it like to be so weak? Tell me.
You could have
It's a
short
feeling
hopped.
I'll never get to experience.
Yeah.
You got a short top or set up a Hamaun.
No, Hamion takes too long.
You could have Hamauned and then ran.
No, because Hamion would just get you killed.
Get ready! Ready!
Hamion's only worth using in a combo or when you have some kind of knockdown.
Shoto, she's a good Shoto character too. A Shoto character's like a Ryu, right? Where it's just like tools.
Yeah. It's like you're never gonna be too out of your depth.
It's odd. I didn't picture the two of us fighting together, Senpai.
I'm glad
And a
we are.
grappler.
Looking forward to your brilliant insights, Naoto.
Can't escape from
Squid Shark
crossing
supporting
fate.
the Yu and Naoto team. Let's see how it comes in. Immediately he gets Ninja Rain.
Oh, it beats my 5A. Ah, I think it's fine.
Squid Shark taking a book from Wild Woody and going for a panic DP. Doesn't get punished fully, but manages to get a lot of damage done to him. Goes for the overhead assist. Squid Shark doing his best. Oh, panic DP yet again from Squid Shark. It seems Wild Woody is a master at scaring his opponent into DPing, which seems to be his game plan for getting cheap, getting good cross combo combos. Squid Shark going into cross combo, slam to zone out the opponent. And now we got for the staple U block string. Doesn't deal tip damage, but puts a lot of pressure on the opponent. It's basically one big frame trap, and everyone knows what it is. Coming in, we got a block string coming in. Oh. And we got a happy birthday. Will this kill?
Yeah, that'll kill. It's Yumi, of course it'll kill.
I don't know. He might whiff.
You literally can't whiff it.
Yeah, but what if he accidentally used Carmine's other super?
It would still kill.
Okay, but what if he accidentally dropped his controller because his cat jumped on his desk?
Honestly, there's a pretty good chance he hit a button that would kill.
Well,
GG's.
Wild Woody wins the set, and Squid Shark moves down to loser's bracket.
Hey, I'll be back, probably. Maybe.
No, you gotta deal with Hellfire first, so you got an uphill battle.
I'll be back. Probably. Maybe.
Okay. Next up, we'll be moving back down to the loser's bracket as we do the remainder of round 2. Next up, we got Concarious versus Kazoo. Not yet, Hellfires. The number says... Oh, damn. The number says 10 next to you. You'll do the next one. I mean, some characters just break the line of what's a projectile, what's not. I can understand.
Oh, yeah,
I can understand Hilda because that's her whole thing, but like.
Well, Hilda's weird because some of her moves are projectiles and some of them aren't, and you just gotta know which ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Yuzu's slashes are actually physical moves, which sort of makes sense, but it's also kind of unintuitive if you're, like, used to range moves being, you know, projectiles.
Her 5B is an attack, even though it's clearly a fan flying.
Get ready.
And going back like a
Get
boomerang.
Ready.
Wait, double Yosuke?
Wait, what?
It was double Yosuke on my screen for some reason.
Did he accidentally hit one of his meme setups?
Oh god!
Wow.
Oh god, he did!
I think this is an auto DQ, right?
I don't know. Like, I technically didn't specify this was against the rules because I didn't know if people could do this.
Oh no, you can. It's a mod you can do.
What?
I mean, we'll play it out, but
Is it against the rules? Like, well, I got demonetized. Can we broadcast this?
I mean, from the perspective of somebody who's trying to run a legitimate tournament, this is an auto DQ. But it's awesome to watch. I mean, you're the TO. Your decision's, you know, your decision's the law here. you want to let this go, we'll let it go, but just remember that people are going to be doing this even more, and it's kind of hard to lab against something that's physically impossible to do in the game.
I will allow this once, but as soon as this
Well, if you're
match
gonna allow it
ends,
once, you gotta let Conk do it once too. Make it fair, you know?
I mean, I guess, but I want Kazuya to switch to a regular team after this, even if he wins.
And then Conk will get to switch to a double team.
If he wants to. Like,
I
mean, if he wants to, I'll let them both do it just for the spectacle, but as soon as this shit is done with, I want the regular teams back.
I mean, it's pretty spectacle.
Yeah. There is a prize at the end of this Hellfire. You just haven't seen it yet.
It's a PNG.
No, it's a gold star, okay? It's a legitimate award. Okay, and Kazuya wins the match.
Can't believe it, bros. We're not allowed to be submitting this tournament to any official organizations anymore. We're gonna have to delete the pod.
Okay, he switched to Yosuke and Chie. Yosuke and Yosuke. Oh. Alright, Concarious is going with Suzuto. Okay, we're doing this. We're really doing this, okay.
Alright, you said Kaz had to switch back, right?
Well, I said that if Concarious didn't want to double.
Ah, okay.
Oh, never mind. He went with double Katsuki.
This is such a meme.
Yeah. As soon as this set ends, I'm gonna crack down on this because it's kind of weird and yeah, and it kind of breaks the meta a little.
After this is done, I'm reporting all of you to Arxis. Wait, Arxis wouldn't care. I'm reporting you to Shinny. Wait, Shinny would care even less.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
So, from what I'm seeing, based on the double character meta, it seems like Yosuke really got some advantages here because his own assists are good for himself.
Yeah.
Like Atsuki, not so much. Unless he decides to like double Tatsu or something.
Looking great, Yosuke! Become the new star of Inaba!
Imagine if this was added as a legitimate mode in like a patch or something.
Oh, yeah. They just said, like, in the next patch, they decided, you know what? We're letting you do whatever. We're unlocking all of the teams. Go nuts.
It's like, it'll be like a special mode and it'll have its own tourneys and stuff.
Yikes, it didn't work!
Oh, a nice crosser from Yosuke. Well, not really a crosser, more like a cross pick-em-up. Because he was still in hit stun.
We are not gonna do a 3v3 mode in tag. That would just be Skullgirls at that point.
No. I'm fine with 2 people, but 3 people, it just becomes a mess.
I'm always up for a challenge.
It's more like tag was designed with 2 people in mind, and adding a third would just complicate things way too much.
Like, where would the button go? Like, would you have to map L2 to it?
I mean, you could always just get rid of one of the buttons for like supers, like the shortcut for super, and you just make it a third assist.
Or maybe they share the assists and you tell which character which assist they have, so you could like pick and choose.
But I mean, what you could do is you could do it so like if you tap up and then you do the assist button, it just swaps out your assist. It'd be a little more clunky, but it would reduce the amount of buttons.
Yeah. Make it tap down because if you tap up, you're going to jump.
Well,
Can't
yeah, that's
escape
fair.
from crossing fate.
But also, if you tap down, you're gonna block. So
Yeah, but you can't call an assist while blocking.
yeah, you can, right?
Well, not while you're in block
I
stun. Alright. Okay, so Yosuke won the second match, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Now Concarius is sporting a double Susanoo.
Yeah, great thing about Yosuke is he actually has pretty solid damage. It's just kind of hard to do, especially online.
Uh-huh. Actually, I wouldn't think it would be easy to do online because people would have a harder time reacting to his jump flips.
Yeah, but you also have to do it. The inputs get a little, wonky online.
Isn't his jumps like a press of a button? Like, you just need to input the first input to start it up and
You
then
need to input that. You can also input the direction on it. For Moonsault.
Alright.
So like if you jump and then you press right and then you do the B, I think, or something like that. I think might be a motion. Anyways, you do the Moonsault in that direction, and then if you do it in the other direction, I'll do it in the other direction. After that, I think it just goes back and forth.
Alright. He might be able to get through this if he raw anti-super. Never mind, he lost.
I just want to point out, imagine somebody like is looking up BBTag and then they just see this on stream.
Always up for a challenge.
Uh-huh.
Just don't disappoint me.
It'd be funny.
Kazoo wins through memes, and now we are no longer allowing the double team thing. Because that came out of nowhere and I wasn't really expecting it. Oh, you weren't expecting it?
Yosuke didn't do much that match, but Yosuke carried me hard, not gonna lie. You know what, you both should have played the same character, so it could have been like, yeah, I'm gonna bet my money on Yosuke winning.
Yeah, I could have replaced all of Chie's reactions with Yosuke
Looking
cheers.
great, Yosuke! Become the new star of Inaba!
You already said that. Alright, next up we got Squid Shark versus Hellfire.
Alright.
Oh, I get it. So reference to Hal from the movie HAL 9000. And he's on fire in that movie. I mean, I know I didn't specify it, but some people aren't able to do that, you know? Some people don't put in the research to learn how to do that, or the lapping experience. Plus, it looks weird. It's not really marketable at all.
Get ready.
Alright, so my goal is to get one raw axe somewhere.
Well, let's see how it works out for you.
Man, Labyrinth is so much fun. I wish he was actually good.
She is good. She's got a chain that basically negates neutral. Maybe.
Oh, you mean every neutral that doesn't involve jumping?
Yeah. You know, I think games would be a lot better if jumping wasn't a mechanic, you know?
Can't escape from crossing fate.
People just played a tug-of-war style. Oh! Punishes the crossburst. And we got a nice DP from Hellfire as she comes in with the S pressure.
Significant damage. Please help.
Those unfamiliar with the game, Squid Shark Labrys's mechanic is that she's got an axe that gradually builds up heat. The more heat it has, the more damage it does. That time it was green, so she was able to get a decent amount of damage onto Ruby.
Objective accomplished.
Squid Shark wastes DP, wastes his meter to do a super counter, and then throws in 2 raw DPs and manages to hit the second one. Baits a counter, baits a punish with another DP. And now we got a cross combo. Squid Shark takes the first match.
Well done. Do not.
We win this time.
Ah, that was
Thanks for
satisfying.
the battle. It was a blast.
Raw Super, all game, every game.
Get ready.
It works. It's like, what was it saying? It was like 50% of the time, it works
Get
all of the time.
ready.
Do you also
Hellfire
desire
sticking
the
with
Usher?
his ruby red team,
Oh, actually,
while
I'm more
Hellfire
interested in
keeps
your
running the
sword.
Labrys and Hakumen combo.
Just shout uncle
I
when
am
you
not
wanna give
Hellfire.
up, Kay.
Ah, dang it, you're right. You're not Hellfire.
Can't escape from crossing
Why did I
fate.
say it twice? Squid Shark is running the Labrys and Hakumen team.
Pretty good. That's low. Come on out.
Alright, we got a nice spot stream from that.
Oh, he got me.
Raw DP from Labrys is punished by an unburstable combo. No!
Got it again.
Raw DP, or Raw Super from Labrys. Tries to set up a cross combo.
Oh!
Ooh.
Evasive maneuver.
The attack didn't reach Hakumen in time to stop his attack. I got a nice combo from Labrys. DH uses the Hakumen to get some sweet damage in for 8,000 damage. Failed failed mix-em-up crossover.
Come on, bro.
Rod switch that's hit. And now S has adopted the defensive strategy, but Hakumen has canceled out her attempts to his own.
Significant damage. Evasive maneuver.
Could have calmed one up.
Oh,
There it is.
Hakumen baits the punish. That recovery on that move is really fast.
My pride.
The best way to beat Hakumen is to just do nothing.
Hakumen.
Run up to him and then down back.
Take
And he'll waste all of his resources.
Yeah, take the moment to do a raw Chie charge.
Yeah, like back when you still had his old 5B, you would just run up in 5B, and the delay between Izanagi coming out and hitting him was enough to mess him up.
Get ready. Get ready.
Can we go for 3 raw axes? 1 for each game. Maybe I'll get like a red axe or something.
Go for a red X this time and see how much damage it does.
Oh, it does a ton. It's like
Do you
12,000 or
also
something.
desire the Asher?
Something stupid.
Well, actually, I'm more interested in your sword.
Well, at least if you just use the minimum charge. At full charge, it's 20k.
This is gonna be fun.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Raw DP is put into an unburstable combo. Ooh, the Hakumen
A
is
little early there.
the Hakumen has just stopped the attack.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that with Labrys. Oh, I could have done it if I held.
S zoning her out, trying to do her best to keep Ruby recovering.
Is that all? Is that all? Tight shooter.
Raw Super is immediately canceled out by a chain.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Failed Super is punished.
Got it.
No! DHC save from Hakumen.
There.
S DPs to get out of that mix-up. And she fails to learn her lesson that move has super recovery.
Oh, I didn't get the range.
Ooh, that would have been a cross-up situation, but Hakumen just had those DPs, those lightning fast counters.
The threads of evil.
Squid Shark wins the set.
That is my purpose.
Labyrinth!
That went well! You can do even better next time!
Sadly, I did not get the other raw axe. I didn't hold it long enough.
We'd have lost for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, a shame. But hey, you can still do it against Wild Witty on your rematch.
Ah. Right.
Okay. Speaking of Witty, let's see who goes to the losers bracket next. As we move on to semifinals.
I'm gonna go for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Okay. Rock Volknight X versus Wild Witty.
Get ready!
Alright.
You preside over power, do you? Okay, I'm handing it off. Next up!
We got Rachel and Elizabeth on the left. And Yumi and Carmine on the right. One with unbeatable block strings, and one with high intensity pressure. Who will win out in this clash of titans? Goes for the failed frame trap setup, but really baits it into a 5C. There's actually a setup for a 5C fake out, and now we got a almost happy with the combo as Carmine does waste his life to get bursted out of that. Thanks, Kazuya. Alright. Elizabeth keeping both Yumi and Carmine in check, making sure that she can't set up her assist right away. Carmine gets hit, but Yumi goes for a raw super to stop the incoming attack assaults. Yumi now bringing in the counter assaults as she takes out Rachel with an unburstable ninja rave. Yumi hops over and opens up Elizabeth and goes for a ninja rave to finish her off. Wild Witty takes the first match.
Do not be ashamed. You were both very impressive fighters. I merely had the upper hand this time around.
Get ready!
You preside over power, do you? Show me why. Then I will fight feverishly.
Can't escape from crossing
Alright,
fate.
both teams sticking to their guns. Who will win? At the start, we got them testing the waters, joining them out. But Relk makes the mistake of a raw tag, but bursts into a burst punish. But he whiffs the burst punish, but picks it back up with Yumi's ninja rave. And sets up the Carmine attack, but fails to finish it up with that ending grab. And now we got the Carmine corner BNB. that whiffed. Rock attempted to get through that with a aerial DP, but ended up setting himself open for a counterattack. Yumi sets up the Ninja Rave yet again. Going for the frame trap, but immediately gets grabbed by Rachel. Razor goes for a rub bottom Lily with no totems to boost the damage. Rachel keeps her. Oh, but she get hit by the pinwheel. Rachel in the red. She has a lot of health that she has to get through. Now they got the Yumi pick 'em up. Ninja Rave into assist. Instead of ending it with a super, he goes for a testing the waters kind of situation. Brock whiffs the attack and gets punished. Wild Woody wins the second match.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Well, Wild Woody managed to win twice against Rock.
Alright.
Get ready!
With the Unionist 5Cs, you have to punish them before they hit you with that, I guess. Unless you're deep into a block string.
Before, or you have to get really lucky and hope that they block after it, and then you just grab them, but, you know. Unionist 5Cs are very, very difficult to deal with. Because they're safe. I mean, I guess you can always just, like, raw DP or super it, but why would you ever take that risk, you know?
Oh, have you awakened?
Yeah, you can't do a grab super because they're in the air.
Yeah, no, they're in the air.
Even though GA's technically is in the air, but the game doesn't count that as in the air because that's just part of the
She doesn't have Unis privilege or Mitsuru privilege.
Hey. Got a corner combo from Batista. It seems like Rock decided to bring out the classic little girls team. Batista is an extra character because she's got that instant overhead attack she could use for close situations.
Somewhere that song is playing, you know the one.
Ah, yes. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Oh.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Happy birthday! And on top of that, the Ninja Rave catches them, setting himself up for Carmine damage. Cross up! Cross up is unique because the cross up head stun doesn't decay like regular hits. So you can keep repeating it for 14k damage!
Wow, 14k. That's only slightly less than like maximum output Haku.
I can do 20k Chie with like 5 meter. No, 4 meter. Make it 4 meter. Of course, I have to set it up and then do a hard read on it. But you know, it's the thought that counts.
I think a max charge Haku combo off of Squall does like 15k, but that's like just slightly more.
Alright. Well,
that takes a lot of setup.
Yeah, okay. Next up, we'll move back down to losers bracket for Squid Shark versus Kazoo.
Oh boy.
I want to play.
Why are you panicking? I should be panicking. There is a non-zero chance I just get completely wiped right here. So I gotta play as cheap as possible.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Somehow, over the weekend, Kazuya became a master BBTag player. That's how he was able to defeat me. Alright, waiting on Kazuya to open up BBTag because because some people like to close it in between matches.
You joke, but we actually play quite a bit, and we go pretty even. He just has severe stream anxiety or something, because he always performs worse on stream.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I could show you the logs, I guess.
I mean, I'll just take your word for it and see. Oh, he's writing a Mika.
I hate Mika. He's doing this on purpose. He knows I hate her.
Get ready. Get ready.
Mika's a fun
She's
character.
She has invulnerability for so long, and she just gets in for free.
Yeah.
At least he doesn't know how to use her that much.
Maybe he'll use raw 5B to destroy your... Oh wait, no, that's Uniclear. That's not the case for here.
Were you gonna say break your gird or something?
But break your projectiles.
Oh.
Because in Uniclear you can use it to like destroy enemy projectiles and stuff. At least the basic ones.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
A nice cross up from Mika, setting up with Hadachi assist, but she fails to pick her up. We got a new combo. And we've reached Rampage mode. Fails to get the pickup up again. Alright, both players dancing around, trying to find the right mark to land on. I got a nice combo from that gets bursted. Asuba jumps in and blocks it, and now we
didn't get to DHC.
That's Adachi. That is okay. Adachi does that. And jumps out. Mika comes in with the assist switch him up, but fails to pick up it again. He is dropping those combos like flies. Flies don't drop. He's dropping it like a bag of rocks. But manages to get through anyway using the properties. Now it's a game of how long can Squidward keep the distance before Mika comes in and ruins everything. Oh, but it looks like he might be able to get rid of Mika here. Now the game is neck and neck with Kazuya with a slight lead. Now they're both pretty much at the same level. Never mind. Kazuya has activated resonance. Kazuya hopping in. Tried to go for the cross up but failed. Squidward going on defensive. He does not want to get astraled. The rounds are 90 seconds because these are the lightning rounds. What's the sound effect for that? The lightning rounds. Basically, 90 seconds and then 80 seconds everyone gets meter, making for an action-packed tournament. Best 3 out of 5.
Got me.
And Kazuya wins with the timeout. Well, this is just from my perspective. It's probably working better on their ends.
You're so weak, I can hardly believe it.
Oh, wait, no, that's... Is that his side? I can't tell. I'll just have to wait for the screen to load. Alright, so Kazuya won that first match, but they still have another 2 matches to confirm that.
I completely forgot that
ready.
Rampage time means he just gets to push Mount Queen forever.
Oh yeah, because the leader gate you could like get push block more often.
Yeah, I knew despite being a zoner can only mix you up if she goes in.
Your best bet would be to get a lot of damage in and then go completely defensive if you wanted to continue playing that team.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Or you can just go all in.
What a blunder.
Alright. Mika jumping around, hopping over these attacks like a game of hopscotch. Elizabeth in the corner. Oh, but Kazuya was not able to react to that Thanatos grab. Now we got a nice Elizabeth combo, albeit a little damage reduced because it started with a grab confirm. Mika attempts to jump through it, but that rain covers the entire screen up from that end, and we have pretty much a happy birthday for 4,000 damage. Anti-air combo that whiffs, and now Mika's being zoned, forcing Adachi to switch in. Adachi delays his recovery so he can get through most of that Elizabeth assist. Oh! Mika reads the super and then counters it with her own super. Mika cancels out the assist and picks up a combo.
That's a dead Hilda, I think.
No, it's not.
I'm still in it.
Yeah, she started the combo with a raw A, which basically means that the damage reduction would be big. If you started a combo with a grab or a weak attack, the damage will be a little less than what you would expect.
Is that how you feel? There to lose. Opening
She's switching to a ranged style, hoping to cheap damage his way through the time. Look at all this chip damage he's doing. Elizabeth is practically dead. Oh, but now that is pretty much doesn't matter because now he's on the red, so he has to deal with one of these characters who wants to get through this without a timeout victory. And Squid Shark takes the match.
You're my kind of crazy.
Yeah, the thing about Adachi is basically if you just jump away from him, as long as he doesn't catch you on the jump frames, he can't really do anything at full screen.
That said, do keep
He could do an aerial Super B. Or not Super B, aerial Zeodyne.
Yeah, but I mean, you're still gonna block it.
Yeah, but he could do an aerial delayed Zeodyne and then run in and do a sweep.
True, but you can just push block him because he's solo.
Well, he could just keep running and let you do it on purpose so you can not have meter.
I mean, yeah, but it's rampage time.
Yeah, but he could do it in the first 10 seconds of the match.
True, but then, I mean, it's, you wouldn't really be playing defensively at that point.
I guess that is true. Anyways, he's sticking... Oh, no, he switched it up to Hazama and Adachi. We saw this team earlier being mained by DA Runner as his go-to elite team. So let's see how Kazuya shows his stuff with this setup. Punishes the run DP. We got a nice combo from both Hazama and Adachi. No cross combo though. Kind of a wasted opportunity, but hey, he does you do you. A nice cross up from Hazama. Jumps over the burst, but doesn't get the time to punish it because he got first DP'd himself. Gets baited by a frame trap Thanatos, but bursts into it. Oh!
In the box.
That command, that super grab is pretty much unreactable at that distance. Elizabeth keeping the distance. Sets up a Mudone.
Mudone.
Are you sure they pronounce it Mudone in the games, don't they? Oh, nice Mudone setup. Hazama at a slither of health. Is he switching? Nope, he's sticking with his guns. This is his point. If he loses his point, that is it. He can't rely on Hazama to get, or he can't rely on Adachi to get those confirmed. But Squid Shark manages to blindside him, using a Zeodyne to cover a fight to hide his 5C. Hazama counters the rain.
Could've got me there.
And nice full screen cross combo. With the combo.
Time up. Who wins? I do.
Elizabeth and Squid Shark wins with the health lead. That was
live by the timer, die by the timer.
Yeah, that was a make or break it for him at that combo. If he didn't whiff that Adachi combo, he would have won that.
Do keep in touch if anything opens up in the future.
Alright, so is the score 2-0?
It's 2-1, I think.
2-1. 2-1, right. I'm used to this being a sweep usually with all these players, but this is interesting. So we got 2-1. It looks like the A runner switched up his game again.
Ready.
Switching to...
You mean Kazuya?
Kazuya. Ugh. I've been doing this all day.
You're tired, man. You should take a nap after this. You've been TOing all day.
Yeah, I would like to, but I promised some friends I'd play Gloomhaven with them after this. Alright. Alright, on the left we got Squid Sharks, Elizabeth, and Hilda team, the Unstoppable Zoning Masters, versus Adachi and Yosuke, the Unhittable Speedster. Got a nice nice hit. A nice assist counter with that assist. Cross bursts his way in with Yosuke, and Swift manages to mix up, cross up. I don't want to say cross up because cross is used a lot in this game for its terminology. I'll just say mix up. I don't know. It's just the fact that he ran a Haas that I'm thinking, oh, that's the A runner. Alright. Alright. Both players jumping around, looking for the right confirm, and there it was with this cross combo that whipped. Garodine blocked, but pushed away, but immediately brought it to a combo. And then the Thanatos grab, Memento Mori, followed by a Hilda super laser dagger tech. Raw DP that is unpunishable. Yosuke prospers his way in, jumps moonsaults, but not in the right spot. Doesn't block the Garodine. Moonsault into Garodine. Garodine to Garodine. DHC's to Garodine. Manages to catch both of them and take out Elizabeth. Alright, now Hilda's doing her best to keep Yosuke away, getting as much chip damage in as she can to have a slither of hope in this. Don't underestimate chip damage. It might not kill, but it's still there. And we got a nice fight scene from Hilda with that Eunice privilege. Adachi had a slither of health. Blocks the attack. Not really sure if push blocking Hilda is the go-to strategy here. Especially when you're basically just putting Hilda into the Hilda zone. Squid Shark wins the set.
Why don't you join
GG's, Kaz. I was sweating.
Well, that is a very enticing offer.
Alright.
There is a
That
price I
was
must
3-1.
That said, do keep in touch if anything opens up in the future.
Okay. Now, we'll be moving on to the losers round 4. Squid Shark versus Rockville Nut X.
Oh joy. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna order a pizza. You want anything?
Give me a large pepperoni.
Yeah. Ah, shit. They're probably closed by now. Alright. Looks like, let's have some fun here.
Okay, interesting. He's not going for
ready.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. I think he wants to warm up his Batista before he challenges Wild Woody again in the finals.
Well, that's bold of him to assume that I'll just let him get to the finals.
Well, it's up to you to take his taunt.
Through you.
Oh, have you awakened, little dog?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Oh, that's a terrible happy birthday.
A nice cross-up with that Lightning with the auto-track feature. Uses the mid-screen sweep into a combo. DP's out of the unescapable corner, and now we got a cross combo. No burst, leaving Squid Shark the time to do a super out of this. And DHC's into use attack. Normally you want a DCHC when you know it's going to kill, but in this case, Squid wants to get as much damage as possible into one of these characters so he can handicap Rock's assist strategy. Rock seems to be a master of using his assist to keep people locked down while she sets up her bat attack. A nice use of DHC to set up that extra hit. DP's out of that, and I can switch into you to keep him safe. Now I got a nice U full screen combo. Not really sure why she didn't punish that. I'm guessing you can't really punish the U sliding kick.
Couldn't get the flip block.
Raw DP. Botted Lilies into DHC. This might not kill. It doesn't. Raw Zeodine. No DHC to capitalize on the DP potential. I'm guessing Squid wants to use that meter for something. Uses the cross up thing to make the curtain fall. Gets the free lightning hit. And now we got a Batista combo followed by Rachel pick him up. Now we got a nice cross combo from Rock Volna. He's doing the anti-air super. And DHC's into bottom Lily and takes him out. Rock takes the first match.
Alright.
I need water.
But whose mind has been placed within
You want, we can wait.
No, start it up. My fridge is right next to my computer.
Oh, that's so comfy, dude.
Yeah, apartments are great.
All that matters is societal management and preservation.
Yeah. Alright, I got my water. So let's see. Yeah. Squid Shark is switching to Hilda and Naoto. That's fun. We'll see how switching the strategy up from close and personal to far and breezy.
Oh, have you awakened, little doll?
Okay.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
I'll just save that for later. Alright. Yeah, a nice full screen mixed jamboree from Hilda, but Batista gets in and does her combo, setting it up for worth 5,000 damage basically. Gets the cheeky overhead, and then goes for the cheeky grab confirm. Then goes for the burst punish.
I can't believe that actually reaches.
Yeah, don't underestimate her sweep. Naoto reads the incoming supers and blocks it. Shoots the assist. Tries to set up a assist extension, but she was too far away for it to matter. Ooh, a nice use of her trap to bounce the bat away. Got a corner combo from Rock. Sets up the bats to lock her in place. Now so rolls right under the bottom Lily, but blocks the last one. He probably could have gotten a Hamon in to destroy it. Alright, now
Too close there.
yeah. Got a block stream from 2 cheeky overheads in a row. You're getting kind of cocky there, Brock. Locks her in place, bursts, raw DPs, and that is it. And that Hilda is gone. Naoto comes in with the thing. Raw DP.
Ah, time up.
And Rock wins with the timeout.
What have I done?
And a relentless assault only kept at bay by a timeout.
But whose mind has been placed within you, I wonder?
Irrelevant. A personality is contrary to the inorganic nature of a dog and would impede my ability to serve my master. All that matters is societal management and preservation.
Switch to a character with armor like Yang or whatever. You could.
No, because then it'll just wait.
Well, if they're waiting, then they're not attacking you. Then you can use that chance to grab them.
Yeah, but Rock always throw rejects.
Then make him
Get ready.
throw uneject. No, wait, better yet, run into him to make it look like you're going to grab him, but then don't, and just keep running into him. And then make that your frame trap. I do it all the time.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Punishment.
Not bad. Right there. Right.
Naoto uses her traps to negate those projectiles.
At the ready.
Yeah, nice Naoto combo. Setting up the Mudon effect. If you're unfamiliar with Naoto's strategy, she's got instant kills. She just needs to land 2 separate supers to get the hit in. All she needs is one good confirm, and he could take out Batista. I mean, Rachel. No, Batista. No, wait. Raw DP from you. And 5 meters, this is going to hurt.
Yep, might even be dead.
I don't know. He started the combo with Batista, so it might not do a lot. Raw DP, no!
There was nothing I could have done there.
You could have blocked it. You have 5 meter.
Changing position.
Now it's keeping the distance. DP'd. Now it's saving up her resonance for the right moment. Which is now. Oh! I'm not really sure if it was the Haman that killed her. No, it wasn't, because she wasn't active.
Hamion doesn't kill assists.
But she was at least able to kill it with the other super. Bodily high up. Whiffs the 5B because Naoto was too dang high. And now she's got her Mudon, her death marker set up. Come on! 2! She lit herself open for that at high range. She didn't notice your meter.
Just as predicted.
We got 1 for Squid Shark for that one.
I'm on the board, boys. It wasn't a sweep.
No matter the situation, I'll keep you safe, Senpai.
Get ready.
Rock sticking to his guns with the Batista and Rachel setup. Rachel team. Setup play is when you do stuff before he wakes up.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
All right.
That assist is just really good. Like, you can't punish it until after it goes out, I think. And it just tracks you. Well, screen, block string. Oh. It was because she already did the move that she couldn't get hit by that super for some reason. Instant overhead, but doesn't follow it up. I only got a corner combo.
Ah, it's multi-hit.
Failed DP. Failed D. Oh! He was saved by the bat attack, but gets picked up anyway. Sets up a cross combo. No, just a regular combo, but He might be able to DHC, but no, he keeps up. He's saving that for the absolute, because he needs all that meter to keep himself in the game. Tries to punish the assist, but gets outbeamed by Batista.
Ooh, that's privilege!
Yeah. In that case, it was frame privilege because she did it before you did, so she had the brief moment of in the frames. Now, so between a rock and a hard place.
Don't make me waste any more time.
After. She did it after you did. That's what I meant.
But whose mind has been placed within you, I wonder?
Well, Rock wins the set and moves up in the brackets.
To the inorganic nature of a doll,
GG's, Rock.
would impede my ability to serve my master.
Just be Woody for me, okay?
All that matters is societal management and preservation.
Update that. Let's see, BBTA. Alright, next up, we're moving on to the finals. Rock Fallout X versus Wild Woody. Or Wild Woody versus Rock Fallout X based on the character order. Shalong order.
Get ready.
And we once again go to the abandoned temple. I swear I'm the only one that doesn't come here. I guess this is the go-to place to do your thing.
I mean, when you look at the differences between stages, like abandoned temples has the best for net play.
Oh, have you awakened, little
There's a
doll?
picture of it somewhere out there.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
I said net play stages. Those were examples, not strict requirements. I just know that Subway is a good mini net play stage. Alright, we got Wild Woody coming in hot, but going on the defensive, blocking every chance, and uses push blocks Batista away. I don't really understand why people push block zoners. Isn't that what they want?
I mean, Batista's kind of like a mix between a zoner and a rushdown. Honestly, her zoning is weaker.
Isn't her assist like really strong? Her diamond?
Oh yeah, her 5P is like stupid good. It's just, hey, whatever long thing you want to do or set up, you do it. You have time.
Alright, sets up his blood pools. Oh, cancels.
I think he wanted the other super there.
I don't think. Oh yeah, she can do bada bada lily in the air. Prosperous punish. Ooh, got hit by the bouncing bat.
Yep.
Resonance mode. While Woody has her remainder of his resonance to get a lead on Rock. And now he does! Oh, but Rock Bullet immediately activates resonance herself. And now it's a race against time.
Oh, he's chipping him to hell and back with that.
Yeah, going for the chip victory.
Go, my child. Hold down the neutral.
Oh, goes for the cheeky overhead and finishes Yumi off. Rock takes the first match.
An autonomic nerve. But whose mind has been placed within you, I wonder?
Irrelevant. A personality is contrary to the inorganic
Kazi,
nature
you're
of
talking a
dog
lot of smack
and
for
would
somebody
impede
that
my
literally
ability to
hacked the
serve my
game.
master. All that matters is societal management and preservation.
Get ready!
Or whatever exploit it was.
Do you think Rock will end this with an? Do you think either of the players are going to end this with an astral?
I hope Brock does it. It was hype when he did it last time.
Yeah. I like when Concarius did it at the start of the game, or the second match.
It was at the end of the last match.
Yeah, that was nice.
Alright, so it looks like we're just kind of feeling each other out right now. Rock manages to get in. Is he going to try and bait a combo? But he's not. Pressuring gets the overhead. Woody does not want to burst. He's saving it for a moment when he needs it. There's the Carman damage. There's the heal off. So, Yumi's corner pressure is not anywhere near as deadly as Rachel's, but you should still watch out for it.
Yeah. Like, if you're stuck there, then you don't have enough time to jump over a fight, but you just have to block him. Rachel sets up the bets.
Blocks the DP. You knew that was coming, you read it. Here's bottom. Alright, so this should no, it doesn't have enough meter. Alright, now that we're in Rampage time, he should be able to get the meter for this. Yep, he just got it. If he can land a single hit, there it is. Oh yeah, instant overhead.
Nice. Brock takes the second match.
An autonomic nerve. But whose mind has been placed within you, I wonder?
Irrelevant. A personality is contrary to the inorganic nature of a doll and would impede my ability to serve my master. All that matters is societal management and preservation.
Get ready!
We're doing a bracket reset, right?
Yep, if Rock wins this match, then he will reset the bracket. I don't really know why they call it reset the bracket when it's just swapping the positions.
Because you go from 3-0 or whatever to 0-0 again.
Okay.
Oh, have you awakened, little doll?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
A waste of meter on the aerial rave setup. Gets comboed, but bursted. When he goes for the frame trap, but fails to capitalize on that successful frame trap. And immediately...
Brock with his godlike defense.
Yeah. Nice wake up super from Brock. Jumps into a DP, and now is set up in the corner.
That's right, kids. Remember, you can't jump behind Karma if he DPs or you'll get hit. You have to jump in front of him.
Yeah, jump in place and make him do it, but then don't get hit.
Exactly.
I got the aerial rave coming in. He could have followed it up with Carmen at the end, but I guess he wanted to do the reset first. Setting himself up for this combo, and she does not get punished for that first. Okay, so there's a different storyline to set up, do some set play.
I just realized,
yeah,
we have not seen a single bouncy ball this entire time.
Brock seems to be more used to using the floaty ball. I'm guessing he doesn't like using the bouncy ball as much.
I mean, I know it's not as good as it used to be, but I mean, you still have it.
I'm guessing he's more of a fan of using instant overheads. I'm seeing like a theme with that.
I mean, it's working.
Unless they don't have sweeps, I don't think instant overheads should be a thing. It should be reactable at the very least.
Base George on deck.
Yeah. In this game, you can throw out like a whole platoon of Georges.
Oh yeah, I've seen that clip. That's an awesome clip. Gets caught. Alright, so 2-1.
Yep. When he takes the match, we will be continuing the set.
Get ready!
Oh, have you awakened, little doll?
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Both players testing the waters as Yumi gets her bread and butter out, but punishes the burst, but she was in a bad position to call up on that first punish.
Only Rachel had some meters, she could do a really sick push block into Lightning punish.
Instant overhead cross up.
Yup, she can do that. They really buffed her mobility from last patch.
Yeah,
she used to double her wind gauge or something like that.
Yeah. She used to only be able to do it once, but now she can do it 4 times like in Blaze Blue.
I think they also increased her mobility while she does it. Yeah. Bottom. Catches the first. It's a dead Carmine. So he's got to bring it back with solo Yumi against mixed up Queen over here. Hit by the bats.
Those bats might have costed her that damage though.
Doesn't matter, you got the mix up.
And Brock Volnut X resets the bracket.
An autonomic nerve. But whose mind has been placed within you, I wonder?
Irrelevant. A personality is contrary to the inorganic nature of a doll.
He thinks Minazuki's getting added.
To serve my master. All that matters is
everyone knows that it's going to be Carl Clover. That's going to be the new character.
It's funny because that's the one Blaze Blue character they would never add.
I know.
I know, it's sad.
Same with Amane. Because if they added Amane, they'd have to tweak his astral. Or commit to making...
I mean, they could just give him a different astral. He had a different one in some spin-off game.
He did?
Yeah. It was like a flower rocket into space, but then it explodes or something.
What game was this? Like a gacha game or something?
Have you awakened?
I don't know, man. I just saw it on the thread once.
Escape from crossing fate. Fight.
Oh.
Blaze Blue has so many spin-offs.
Okay. I guess that would work. I would love to see a character with chip tip. I mean, super tip damage.
I mean, that was supposed to be Hyde's gimmick.
I mean, yeah, but Hyde is more of a technical chip. His chip damage is more of a side gimmick. With Amane, it's his gimmick. Like, it's incorporated into his drive. Like, he could charge it up, he could, like, lock someone down, he could build up meter with it.
It'd be funny if he did more damage when you block than when you die.
That is actually the case in base blue.
And
If you like, because there's no damage reduction in it if he hits you multiple times.
If you block it? Yeah, but at least CF had a barrier.
Oh, yeah. He actually would do
sort
more.
of do something about it.
Yeah. I do know that his Jill actually does damage to the barrier gauge, just not immediate because he's still being pushed away by it.
So when's my boy Arakune getting added?
When Shadow Chie being added to BBTag?
Never. No Shadow characters ever. Except maybe Shadow Labyrinth, but then she's a puppet character, so no way. Seriously, imagine doing like Arakune Hilda mix-ups.
Just teleport. You could get out of the corner and make the corner. You could like do like a corner thing and jump backwards and then just
time up.
Fuck. Alright. Rock wins that first match.
This mind has been placed within you, I wonder.
Irrelevant.
On the bracket reset.
Personality is contrary to the inorganic nature of a dog and would impede my ability to serve my master. All that matters is a
Alright, 2 more games. Rock, take it.
Yeah. It seems that Rock learned his lesson from his first match against Wild Woody earlier in the bracket, and is now using this Batista and Rachel team to best Wild Woody team. So this is the power of having subs.
It's the power of not getting counter hit, as some people would say. Not me, but other people.
Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Happy birthday combo from Yumi. Can she make this into a high K damage combo?
I mean, he doesn't have the meter necessary for it.
He can get one super in. 12k damage. One hit away from.
I see immediately.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the excellence, sorry, the marvelous, so he doesn't get the kill.
Yeah. Not switching off of Batista. Seems like he wants to use Batista as a point for a little while. Probably to get that Slither of Health thing from Rachel, or get this combo in. As it appears to be unburstable. DHC is a bad Lily. I just realized, isn't Bad Lily supposed to ignite the other lightning bolts, or is it like just for this game?
It's supposed to, yeah. Even in CF, it still does that. I think she's had that ever since Clan Meter. The goal's always been to set up the bats, and then whenever they're there, you just bottom.
Is there like a way to not do that? Because he used Bad Lily, but he had 2 posts that didn't do anything.
It might have been because they weren't fully out yet. I'm not sure. I don't play Rachel.
Okay.
I play like half the characters in this game, but Rachel was not one of them.
Okay. Yeah, Rachel. I respect Rachel players.
Base George.
Even if it is BBTag. Because she is a really complicated character to get into.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, when you know what you're doing with her, though, she is terrifying.
Uh-huh.
An autonomic nerve. But whose mind
Alright,
has
Rachel
been placed
takes the
within you, I
second
wonder?
match.
Irrelevant. A personality is contrary to the inorganic nature of a dog and would impede my ability to serve my master. All that matters is societal management and preservation.
And while Woody's sticking to his Yumi guns.
Get ready! Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight!
Ethan gets the 5B, the safest 5B in the game. Carmine blocks it, goes for the corner combo. Does the failed frame trap because she was too far away to get the die-in.
And that should be dead with DHC. Alright, so it's a match point, right?
Yep, it is match point.
Well, Woody's gotta get on it.
Oh! Instant overhead cross up. It whiffed, but that cross up manages to mess up his guard.
He's in the corner, which is not where you want to be. Rachel, fortunately for Lee, misses the 5C. And he gets hit by the Novelia.
Well, folks, you've seen it here. Rock Volnut, with a comeback from the losers bracket, wins the BBTag, the AFGG Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle Kerfuffle, the Lightning Round 6. And with that, that ends today's string of tournaments.
Yay!
If you've been here since the start, hope you had a swell time. And now we'll go straight to the award ceremony.
GG's, everyone.
Since Rock was the winner of the last gold star, the award does not need to be updated. Congratulations, Rock Volnut, you get to keep your gold star.
Alright, Irma. Do whatever you gotta do and then knock out, because you're gonna be very tired by the end of today.
I know. Yeah, don't even get me started on the Fire Emblem I have to do tomorrow for some people. Alright, well, hope you guys had fun. See you next time.
See you later, everyone.